we can possibly be. But because you at a young
Absolutely.
age, you seem to get it, that makes you a leader, man, amongst the people that you're around, because I guarantee there's other people that's your age or older or even younger that's looking up to you.
I, it's possible, man. But honestly, man, I've never thought of myself as a leader. I kind of just do my thing.
Yeah, but
I kind of just do my thing. So if anybody sees me as a leader, I mean, I appreciate the compliment.
what?
But I kind of like to just put in that word. I mean, I lead by example. So I mean, if they with it, they with it.
Exactly. And that's what makes leaders, though. That will make effective leaders right there, because it don't matter how it's done. It just needs to be done.
Absolutely, 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 absolutely.
That's effective leadership, my brother. That's effective leadership, man. You know, my co-host as well, he's working on building like a basketball, like a team thing where he's doing like basketball training camp, and it's called Domination Sports and stuff like that. So I definitely want to network with you guys some kind of way. Anything, like I said, anything we can do, man, to help you guys out, as far as what you're trying to do to bring notoriety to what you're trying to do, that's what it's about. And I tell everybody that speak with me on this show, it's about effective networking. It's about coming together and just group economics. I'm about that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So anybody about that group economics, I'm about that, because I think that's going to be the change. We can talk about all this other stuff out here today. Today is an election day and everything. We can talk about all that. But no matter who's in office tomorrow, we still got to do what we got to do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you still got to be about that. So it has to be about community of what can we do collectively to help one another to fulfill those goals that we want. So that's why I'm talking to brothers that I consider leaders in their own right, in their own community, that come from Crockett, Texas, that doing big things in their life because they care enough to try.
Oh, no, that'll work for me. I mean, that sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. I can dig it. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, my brother. Again, man, I thank you for your time, my man. Is there anybody you want to shout out to? Anybody, you want to give a rep to while I got you on for a few minutes? Anything?
Oh, man, I want to give a shout out to, so many people. My son, Jaden.
Catch them all, my brother. Catch them all. I run this little music.
Yeah, man. That's my man.
Catch them.
That's my right-hand man. My wife, Sierra, my mother, Walanda, the team, my black market team, my Max Sports Group.
Yes, sir.
Mike B. I mean, those are the people that are around me that I deal with that rock with me unconditionally.
That's what's up, man. That's what you need, though, man. You need that. You need that. And I guarantee you those same people push you.
Absolutely, man. But I'm telling you, what I want to do. This is the goal, and I gotta. I'm glad you're doing this platform, because we need to figure some things out for Crockett, and,
yes,
and this is what. Here's what we got to figure out.
All right, I'm listening. Man.
Now, I met with a couple city council members about some jobs.
Yes,
and I'm not talking about a like a state job. I'm talking about probably like an assembly line job.
Yes.
And so I'm just we need to network amongst ourselves to figure out what kind of jobs that we can bring to that area that are going to put those people back to work. Because here's the conversation that I had with city council members in Crockett, was that big companies don't want to bring companies don't want to bring certain jobs to that area because the educational level isn't high enough for what they do, or they don't want to have to bring their executives there because the school system isn't up to par, the railway system isn't up to par. So the counter to that is going to be to put like an assembly line or put something in there that doesn't require no more than a high school diploma, GED.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it could generate revenue and put people back to work there. That is like my ultimate goal for Crockett. Like that's all at the end of the day. Once I get established, that is the one thing that I want to do. So if you have some ideas or you know somebody that, hey, listen, that might be interested in getting into some assembly line kind of work or anything, we really need to have a conversation, because putting something like an assembly line, something to put put that particular region, that area, that entire area from Crockett to Palestine, Trinity. You catch a little bit of Lufkin maybe. Put those people back to work. That is very, very key, because that is, at the end of the day, that's home. That's home for all of us.
Yes.
Whether we live there or we visit whenever we can, that is home. That's where it begins.
Our parents there, man.
Yeah, and my grandparents are still there.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's home. So you know what I'm saying. You kind of got to take care of home, because it just is what it is.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear you talk like that, man.
Yeah, man, that's my dream.
Man, mine too.
That is like that's my biggest dream. Like, even with the nonprofit thing, I don't want, like, somebody was asking me to move it, man. No, I don't want to move it out of East Texas, because they're home. Like,
yes, sir.
I'm not gonna. It took that. None of the nonprofit. That ain't about the money. Ain't none of it about the money. It's about, and that's about home.
Yes, sir. Exactly,
that's
man.
About home, and
you're right. And the opportunity is there, though, man. Again, I definitely want to sit down and network with you, man. Let me know, we communicate what's good, what's a good day for you, like on the weekends or something like that, right? We can meet up, if you in H-Town or you in Crockett, whatever, we can meet up, right? And then we can sit down and we can just chop it up and just really just have a conversation on what we think can work from a small scale, and then just build it from there, because as you say, the opportunity is right there. Okay, they have the railroad trucks, they key in the railroad carts, whatever, an L cart, right? Railroad run right through Crockett. Why come they can't have one of those, right?
Exactly. There's so much opportunity.
Yes.
It's so much opportunity that they just, I don't know, man. It's just, they don't, whatever the case may be. But I promise, if I can get a couple interested investors, I'm going to put it there, right off the loop, so people can go to work. Some kind of manufacturer, something. Yes. They can make something that can produce a product at a lower rate, at a cheaper cost.
Man, you
don't have to have a degree for it.
No,
it doesn't make
car auto parts.
Huh?
Car auto parts. You can build parts. They're making all kind of plastic stuff, like you said, assembly line type work, similar to what Northcutt, Travel Quest was. Similar to that, because when those places closed, they weren't replaced with anything.
Exactly, they weren't replaced with anything.
And the needs were still there.
That's the exact same. That is the exact same concept. It's just trying to, like I said, man. At the end of the day, I'm only one person, and I got the sports company.
Yes, sir.
I got the truck company, so I have to get those up and running.
Yes, sir.
And so that I don't have to babysit them anymore before I can move on. But eventually, my biggest project is going to have some kind of company in Crockett that will employ people and put people to work. And the people need to be working up there.
I'm with you,
that is a beautiful city.
Yes, sir. I love that city, man. I mean, and that's the thing. When my first show, I was talking about getting together and doing some fundraisers and stuff as well, because I want to replace some of that old park equipment down there in the different parks and stuff, and give the kids really something to do, and have effect. And then, as you say, you start building businesses and bringing stuff down there, because that area is right with a lot of great people, and they need something to do. Just because you don't have it for me to do, don't mean I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
So the opportunity is there. Mess around and build a bowling alley down there. Mess around and build a skating rink down there. They will come, because that's something to do. That's entertainment that hits all genres, that catches everyone. But as you say, access, opportunity, capital, effective networking, that's what it's going to take. I'm having a show tomorrow night on a 700 credit score, how to get to a 700 credit score. Right? And how to get those scores up, because once we economically start being able to come together, we can do some of these things that we're talking about, because now you got banks that want to spend money with you.
That'll work.
You know what I mean, though? I appreciate your effort, though, man, on that, though, man, my brother, for real, though, man. Like I said, we're going to definitely do some things. We're going to definitely network on some stuff. And like I said, my man, you just keep that heart and that passion that you got right now, man. And
absolutely.
Let me know.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I forgot to shout out the Exclusive Sports family, Mario, Brittany, and Bernie. I forgot to shout them out, man.
You got it in, my brother. Hey, I want to thank you again for your time, my brother. And I commend you, and I applaud you, and we definitely going to do something, because I'm connected with more and more people that has that mindset. I want to be that change that I want to see, and I'm grateful for that opportunity, my man.
All right, I appreciate it.
Oh, man, you're very welcome, man. This has been DeGerrian Evans, you know. Hey, hanging out with Think About a Radio. We appreciate you, my brother. And this has been Shell J. Hit me up. Think About a Radio, yahoo.com. Think_radio on Twitter. And all y'all doing something with your life, you keep doing it. Those that not, you need to change your mind. Shout out Crockett. Shout out H-Town, D-Town. Everybody worldwide showing love. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Have a great night. God bless you. Peace.